Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome to the February 2025 vlog. I can't believe we're already here. And this is the shortest month of the year usually. Or in this case, always, because it never changes. Except for when Leap Day comes, but again, it's still the shortest month. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm just editing my video for my top 10 favorite Bluey Muffin episodes. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I've been editing for like a couple of hours, and I'm still at the number 8 entry. Usually, these are the videos that'll definitely take longer or eat up more of my time because I started yesterday, then I started the day after, but yeah, I am I'm trying not to be lazy with these videos, but yeah, anyways, enjoy the vlog. Alright, I just walked into GameStop because I've really been meaning to try out Black Myth Wukong, and I finally did. I could have just bought it digitally, but you know, I'm always more into physical gaming. But for some reason, this physical version is a little bit more like it's not available at Walmart or any of those other places for some odd reason. But hey, I was able to get it, so I'm willing to give it a try. So I spent a good amount of time playing Black Myth Wukong today. I just beat the first chapter. Oh man, I feel like for some reason, this is going to be way harder than the whole Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I don't know why I think that. I guess just due to the fact that I feel like there are less easy ways to get out of situations in this game or get past bosses in easier situations. I mean, there were a couple bosses I managed to beat in a couple tries, but yeah, the game just certainly does not hold your hand, like, at all. I mean, that's something I expected, but yeah, I do think it's a good game, though I'm still pretty much happy Astrobot won Game of the Year because I'm going to be honest, while I think it's a really good game, I don't think it's even close to Game of the Year. But that's just me. Just, I don't know, it's certainly a great game, no doubt. It's just, I feel like, you know, that I respect because it's from a first-time developer, so there are things that they can definitely learn, because it is pretty flawed in my eyes. Like, I feel like it's far from perfection, but hey, I am enjoying the game. It may be difficult, but so is Shadow of the Erdtree, and I managed to finish that. We're in February, and I still have these up. So you're probably wondering, will I ever take these down? Yes, I will take these down when I have to move out again. Besides, this is part of the Bluey room, so if it were like someplace over where one of the windows in my kitchen are, then yeah, I would probably take them down, but it's Bluey. I'm not taking down something involving Bluey, especially if it is part of my Bluey room. This boy just can't stop licking my fingers. He tastes the leftover pizza I had. And he's just crazy. He's trying to bite him off, too. Wait, did my finger taste that good to you? Do they? Do they? You love them that much, huh? Oh my god, I'm playing Black with Wukong, and wow. A stop motion sequence? This is just... Okay, that was embarrassing, but yeah, I just got... Yeah, it makes me think I'm watching something like Mary and Max, but in fact, I really want to watch that new film by the creator. What's it called? Something Snail. Memoir of a Snail. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh my god, now I feel like I'm watching Demon Slayer. I'm just so relieved because the Wind Sage boss was an absolute nightmare, and that's not even the hardest boss. But, you know, I just had to keep grinding and find the best things to use against the boss, and I eventually made it. Also, tonight I'm seeing a re-release of Hellraiser. It's supposed to be like a remastered version of it, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, my heart's racing. These bosses, like, I don't think my heart has raced this hard in any Souls-like type bosses in gaming. Just yeah, I'm enjoying the game though. Certainly enjoying it.
You gotta get off of me. The movie starts in 40 minutes. I gotta go. I kinda don't want to, but the fact that you just crawled up just to lay in my arms is so wholesome. You're a wholesome boy. You're a very wholesome boy. Look at that walk. Look at that. I know you can see my nose. I'm just making sure you get a good glimpse of him.
So yeah, seeing Hellraiser on the big screen was pretty interesting. There was an interview after about Clive Barker and how he played Pinhead and all that. And what I was really surprised is that the movie only cost $1 million to make, and from the looks of it, with all the work they put into it, with the gore, it really didn't look that way. But for 1987, that's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I have absolutely no reason why, but I've been craving Butterfingers for some reason. Because online, I was looking at all those old Simpsons Butterfinger commercials. I never realized there were so many of them, but yeah, I'm willing to try this out because this was one of my favorite candies. I don't know how long it's been, but I just remember always enjoying it. So I bought two, but I don't know, I was just in the mood for Butterfingers. So I remember at my mom's work, there was always a vending machine, and I would always get the Butterfinger. So, as good as I remember. They had these like BB forms before, little small BBs. Those sound really good, and of course they don't do those anymore. I also remember like those small snacker things with a little bit of decoration that kind of looked like, candies you would get from like Valentine's chocolates or whatever. They were called Butterfinger Snackers. I wish they would do their own flavors too, since every other candy makes its own flavors. Kit Kat, Reese's, M&M's. It's so good. I just went to Barnes & Noble, got a couple movies. Well, one of them I got from Walmart, the other one I got from Barnes & Noble. Because Barnes & Noble is one of those places that still has physical media for some odd reason. I've just been so mad when people are saying, is this the end of physical media? Is physical media dead? Sony might not be making Blu-ray discs anymore. They're done with Blu-ray discs, like all that clickbait and stuff. It just made me want to go back. And because I haven't gotten a lot of physical media recently, not because I don't want to, but just due to the fact that now that I live in my own place, it's really hard for me to focus on getting physical media. And the fact that I've been spending most of my money on Bluey stuff, which is stuff I do not need, but I don't care. But hey, I got a couple things. Plus, I bought two more things. I really wanted to watch the Paddington movies again because, the new one's coming out, and I did not want to stream it. So yeah, I tried looking in multiple different stores like Second and Charles, but yeah, I was able to find it on Amazon. So yeah, suck it, streaming. Oh look, they're having a Wicked reissue. Well, guess what? One of the movies I got is Wicked, which you can see it right through there. Yeah, you can see it. So that Wicked's over there, but I have Wicked right here. But the movie I'm going to see is Love Hurts. Then I'm going to see Hard Eyes after. Hopefully, at least one of those movies will be good. Finally able to put some new things on the shelf. Wicked, like I mentioned earlier. And Sweeney Todd. Yeah, so usually what I do with these, I just, in case I want to sell them or whatever, because now I got the upgraded resolution. So, yeah, no internet required, which is why it will always matter. I will never believe the fact that I will never buy that it's just dead, because because that would just be unfair. Most people do not even have internet, or I'm sure most people do, but some people don't have internet. So you get what I mean at this point. Streaming's overrated, and this will always matter more to me. Just that feeling of taking the movie off the shelf and putting the disc in. We had to deal with that before streaming existed, obviously. This is what, or okay, well, VHS, of course, but you get what I mean. It should never be an option to just. It should always be an option to have this. Just don't get rid of it entirely and just make it unfair. So, it's my sister's 21st birthday, and I'm saying this right now during the Super Bowl, but I don't really watch the Super Bowl. I just wait till the commercials, like, come online or something. It's just, sports was never really my thing. We went to this restaurant that's a buffet, and usually the main portions are, like, a bunch of, pieces of meat. Like, they come over with different bits of meat, that they ask if you want. And then you just select her, and they put it on your plate for you if you want it. Basically, I think Monkey D. Luffy would absolutely love it. He would probably go crazy for it because you can literally eat as much meat as you want. It's literally all you can eat, and they bring you like big portions of meat that they'll put on your plate, along with some like a salad bar with other portions too, like other different types of food. Liked her. But it was a really nice place. I was very stuffed after, so I'm gonna have to work out a good bit just before I go to bed. So it was Tom and Jerry's 85th anniversary today. I would walk over to my Tom and Jerry collection, but I am tired. It is really late, and I meant to post this part earlier, but I was too lazy. Also, I was busy editing my video for the top 10 most romantic or most romance bandit in chilly moments, even though Valentine's Day isn't for 4 more days, but yeah, and then my dad took me out so I could drive more, went to a Chinese place, but yeah, I just wanted to make this entry before the day ended, because I just wanted to say it now, since Tom and Jerry is one of my all-time favorite cartoon franchises. I'll just bring that up right now. Right, Nectar? Yeah, Nectar. Another sleety, snowy day. Just checking to see if it's ice, which is bouncing off my skin. That's how I know it's ice, obviously. But yeah, I didn't really do much inside. I got copies of Paddington 1 and 2 coming in the mail. They're out for delivery, though I won't be surprised if they arrive late or are going to be delayed till tomorrow because of the weather. They're really close, though, so I'm just hoping that's not the case. But, yeah. Still, it's a nice, cozy, relax inside type of weather. Very, very quiet. I'm spying on wabbits. Look at that wabbit. Lecter has been constantly licking my fingers ever so often now. I've made so much food, and even just the littlest glimpse of food that I touch, he just goes crazy over it. Like, so you know how I said my 2 Blu-rays of Paddington 1 and 2 were supposed to come in yesterday? They didn't. They said they were going to come in today. And at 11 p.m. at night, I get a notification saying now they are coming in on the 16th. It is the 12th, and I'm going to see Paddington in Peru tomorrow. And I was gonna use those Blu-rays for a skit saying, "Oh, the Paddington movies, they're not on any streaming services," which they aren't. I can't find it on Netflix. It's on Peacock, but I have to renew my subscription, which I never even use. So that's out of the question too. And I was gonna use them to just show them, hey, I got them on physical media. So yeah, I don't need them, and then just watch them, and then I was gonna do like a bit where I eat a marmalade sandwich, and it just baffles me that they just decide to just skip it. I mean, I know the roads are icy out there, but why are they able to just get in all these other orders in, but they can't get in mine? These two it just baffles me. This is why, I don't know, it pisses me off, the fact that Best Buy just gets rid of physical media altogether, and so does Target, as if Amazon's easier. Well, it isn't. It's slower,
there's delays where you could just compare that to just walking into a store. Like, Jesus, I'm sorry, this is just getting on my nerves. Just, it gets me so mad how the media just treats the physical media industry. I could just rent them on Prime, but what's the point if I ordered the Blu-rays on Amazon and I'm expecting them to come in? I don't want to have to pay for them again. And I'm not asking for a refund. No, I want those movies. I think they're great films, but I am just so baffled. Like, this is something that just irritates me to no end. And I don't care what you say. Just stream the movies. No, I may just have no choice because of that. I mean, I'm sure you don't have to watch the first two movies. Like, I should have done that a long time ago because they were really good, but I never watched them after going to the theater. But I'm sorry, I just don't understand. I ordered them on Friday. They were on Prime. And then they said they were going to come in on Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday. And now they're going to come in on Sunday. Even though they stated they're in my... Like, what is the point? I'm sorry, this is a long part. I am so frustrated right now. This is why I'm making a video on the top 10 reasons why physical media should always be an option. This is why. Because I can't find it on any other streaming service. Because really, if streaming never existed, I think the world might be a better place because physical media, in my opinion, will always be better. I shouldn't make this scene longer than 4 minutes, but I need to get it off my chest. I am so furious. Every time I hear people say physical media is dead, it just makes me want to spend a massive amount of my cash just buying physical media to fully support it. I will always support it. And you know what? I don't care how long it takes. I'm getting those blue. I'll wait till they come in before reviewing the movie. Because I'll gladly watch the movies after I see the new movie. Because I am still just utterly upset. Amazon does not make things easier. Neither does streaming. I'm sorry. It doesn't. Best Buy should have thought about it before getting rid of physical media altogether. They should have really really thought hard before doing it. You can just skip ahead to whatever because I can't believe how long I'm ranting on about this. And it's almost midnight. And I stayed up for nothing. Moving on. Okay, so the first movie is on Max, so I might as well just watch it on Max, even though I feel so bad that I have no choice but to stream both movies now, when I was really looking forward to putting those discs in so I wouldn't have to, so I wouldn't support it. I wouldn't have to, but honestly, I'm not even in the mood to watch them anymore because I have to do this. It's like they were telling me, dude, physical media is dead. Just stream it. I feel like, I know, I'm ranting on this again, but I still can't get over the fact that it said they were going to come yesterday, but then today, and now 3 days later. It is 3 days late, right? No, 4 days. Just forget it. Just forget it. Yeah, these movies are still great, but it's just not the same as using a physical disc. Alright. I am seeing Paddington in Peru in 30 minutes, and look what finally arrived. Yeah, just as I'm about to see the movie. But you know what? I already watched them on streaming, so... Which I wish I didn't, because, you know, this is far easier than having to go through all that struggle. I had to rent the second movie for like $4. But, yeah, I got both movies now, so if I do want to watch them again, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I just wish they came earlier like expected. Actually, I was so pissed off about the
whole incident that I had to go out and buy more pieces of physical media so I could support it at Barnes & Noble, because that's one of the last places you can still get physical media, even though it's supposed to be about books. I got Chinatown on 4K and the SpongeBob movie on 4K. They were both 30%. They were both 30% off. They were originally $29, but I could, but they were 21 because they were 30% off. I got a Barnes & Noble account just in case, but I'm gonna go put these away so I can see Paddington in Peru. It says this was 100%, but you know, it's not anymore. But hey, it's still not saying a whole lot. It's still beloved by so many that it's become a meme. But hey, this is a great movie, so yeah, the memes make sense. All right, back from work. I actually saw both Paddington 2. No, not Paddington 2. Paddington in Peru, and Captain America, Brave New World. I can't believe I almost forgot the name. Paddington in Peru. I liked Captain America, Brave New World. Actually, might be my new least favorite Marvel film. I didn't think there would be one, well, worse than Ant-Man. I mean, I figured there would be one eventually, but I think I'd rather watch that again. I mean, I didn't hate the movie. I actually didn't hate Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium either, but that, at the time, that was my least favorite. I just thought it was alright, but for somehow, I thought this was kind of worse than that. Hey, thankfully after work, I got The Substance on 4K. It just arrived in the mail. I had to take it out of the plastic wrap because the disc came out, but luckily it wasn't in bad condition. But that's the one thing I hate about getting movies from Amazon, is that sometimes the disc will fall out. I can't be the only one that has that problem. I don't see anyone else complaining about it, but that's one thing why I feel like they just... Yeah, I've just been complaining so much about streaming and physical media recently, but it's gotten on my nerves. But yeah, and my cat is just licking some plastic. Stop licking that plastic, crazy boy. However, because the plastic wrap is out, I can at least show you this. The creativity behind this is very unique, as one side has Demi Moore and one side has I'm looking at her name, Margaret Qualley. But yeah, I find that very unique. Oh yeah, and did I forget it was Valentine's Day? Yeah, I must have. Guess I don't really care, other than the fact I uploaded a video of the top 10 most romance-baited and chilly moments. Unless I get a girlfriend, hopefully before next year, then I don't really care. Reflector. Yeah. It sucks being in the single world. I know people are happy with it, but honestly, I'm not. But I'm not going to get into that. So I currently have a video in the works, and it is all about the top 10 reasons why physical media should always be an option. It'll be up very soon, though it'll already have been up, you know, after this. Well, you get the point. I'm just telling you right now, because, you know, I gotta add something in here, don't I? But I think my reasons are pretty valid. I hope, anyways. I think they are, because they are things that people discuss a lot when it comes to physical media being far superior than streaming. I go, sorry, just Lecter's been all over me. She's just getting his fur all over my face. You know, this is marshmallow flavor? I'm joking. It's not bad. Oh man, I am shaking right now. It's because I went back to playing Sekiro and I just beat another boss, one of the big bosses. Also, it's my brother's 40th birthday today. Like, yeah, he's getting... Just in case he's watching, I'm not going to offend him by saying, you know, the O word, but yeah. Also, I wanted to go back to this game, but I spent all day editing out my video for the top 10 reasons why physical media should still be an option. But yeah, but we're going to have dinner at his place, and I got to stock up on food because there's going to be a big snowstorm tomorrow. Oh yeah, also, I got another Blu-ray coming in the mail, which is another funny thing. Speaking of me, but until then, I'm gonna see how much further I can go into this game without breaking another controller. I think I've died more times to the Guardian Ape more than any other boss. Jesus Christ, that one move that you cannot avoid during the beginning of the fight, that's just what kills it for me. But am I giving up? No, but hey, if I've beaten FromSoft's other games, eventually I can finish it, even though it's literally been 6 years since the game came out. And again, it's been 6 years since Cuphead came out till I finally beat it. 6 years when I did beat Cuphead, but still, yeah. Oh man. This is probably the most real snow that we've had all year. No rain or anything like that. Yeah, it's actually getting on the roads. We haven't had a real snow like this in quite some time, but yeah, it just started not too long ago, about an hour or two. Yeah, this is definitely far more promising because it was just usually like a rainy, wet snow that would just melt as soon as the rain came in, but this looks very, very promising. So, my work literally closed just 45 minutes after I went in. So yeah, pretty much I kind of wish they called me a little earlier, but hey, I'm back here, and now I can spend more time trying to defeat that stupid monkey. Or the ape, or whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a monkey because, yeah, it just sounds funnier, you know. Yeah, that does not good enough to go to work weather right there. I know it's blurry right now, but there we go. Yeah, you can see it fine. Yeah, look at how deep that is. Yeah, it's supposed to stop shortly, but yeah, the roads have been a little bit more clear. Definitely more clear than this, but I can dip half my finger in there. Not sure if I showed that. Yeah. I know I really should be wearing gloves, but I don't really tend to be out here too long. I'm surprised it's not really getting on the trees that much. It's getting some of the bushes, but usually when it comes to snow, usually the trees, they're usually all puffy and stuff with white snow, but I don't know. I guess the ground wins for this round, for how much snow they can catch. So yeah, it said the snow was supposed to end in a few hours, which was a few hours ago, but it's still going on. This is honestly, yeah, the best snow we've had. It's not, you know, mixed with rain or anything like that, but actually feels like real snow. Not just, you know, that little bit of snow, but then turns to rain or anything like that, because we actually haven't had that over here where I'm from in quite some time, so I am actually really impressed. I have been staying out longer than I probably should have. I just want this to last as long as possible. I remember when me and my sister were really little, my mom sent in pictures to the news of me and my sister playing in the snow. We saw my sister's photo, and my photo was on there, but they didn't play at the same time. But yeah, this definitely feels like the snow that yeah, we're used to getting. And to think it's coming at a time where it's just 1 month till winter ends. But yeah, I mean, just look at that. Look how deep that is. That is pretty deep. Let me actually test it out again. Oh. Sorry, I took one of my Bluey and Bingo plushes out to make it pretend like it's playing in the snow. Just for a picture. But yeah, these aren't one of my main ones. These are the ones that, you know, my... yeah, usually these are extra ones in case I need them, but I still don't want to get them damaged, but, you know, they still look okay. I got the Bluey one out here. Yeah. So, I finally beat the Guardian Ape a few hours ago. And I was trying to progress the story, but I heard something that if you go into the Guardian Ape's cave, there's no going back. So, yeah, I figured that was like for something else. And I've been trying to progress for hours what to do. I need to get specific items. I didn't want to go into the cave because I was worried that that was going to progress the story in a way where I couldn't fight other bosses. It turns out that I've been trying to look for this flower, and I've been trying to look for it for hours, and I'm trying to look for various ways how I'm supposed to progress the story. Turns out I was actually supposed to get in the cave because I had the flower, and now I can progress the story. That's worse than wasting your time on dying from bosses. But hey, I was gonna see the monkey tonight, but apparently, the snow, is gonna prevent that because the theaters near me they are closed, even though the roads really aren't that bad. But that's okay. I'm still available tomorrow, so hopefully the theater won't be closed tomorrow. I hope anyway. Still, that's a shame. I'm really looking forward to seeing the monkey. But throughout this part, I was talking about monkeys the whole time, the Guardian Ape and the movie The Monkey. So just monkey business or monkey talk or yeah. So I'm going back to taking a break from Sekiro because the Great Shinobi Owl is kicking my ass good, and I keep seeing that there are ways to cheese it, but I keep trying to use the cheese, but it doesn't work. Where you like put them up in the corner and you can just hack and slash away without any problems whatsoever. I just need a break from that and go back to San Andreas, a game that's not as stressful, except for the train mission, but I got past that. And that's early on in the game, and I'm pretty far into the game now, so yeah, but one of these days I do want to try finishing it. I know I'm like halfway through the game, but I know that Ishin, the Sword Saint, would give me the most trouble because Jesus Christ, that guy just looks impossible. And it amazes me that the trophy actually isn't that rare for Sekiro, as I've gotten trophies that were far more difficult to get. Hell, did you know the Bluey video game has the platinum for that game is actually far more rare than Sekiro, and the final boss is actually a not that rare of a trophy to get when you do beat it. Like, so it's possible. Like I've seen many people try it, but yeah, one of these days I am gonna try finishing it because I need to check it off my list in terms of From Sauce library. Oh yeah, also I saw the monkey earlier. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, just thought I'd bring that up, even though you saw my review of it already, probably. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, that's right. Look at me. Just be cute. Come on, lower your eyes. What? What? Hector? Come on, don't walk away. I've been filming my Bluey Treats video over there. Haven't even finished yet. Okay, so after a while, I finished up those cereal treats, and I got another movie in the mail, Nosferatu. Yeah, I wanted to get the 4K Blu-ray from Walmart, but they just had the Blu-ray and DVD, so I had to get an Amazon gift card. Then I had to order it, and then it came in. It took 5 days when, if it was at Walmart, it would have taken 5 minutes. See, this is why Amazon. I know I say this a lot. Amazon is not always the best option. But yeah, this includes the extended version. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. It's not extended by much. It's by 4 minutes. It also includes deleted scenes. Are the deleted scenes the ones that are part of the extended cut, or is it more bonus content? Because that would actually be nice if it was more bonus content and not actually part of the theatrical or the extended cut. but who knows? And I have finally finished GTA San Andreas, so that's the whole Definitive Edition trilogy completed. What I definitely think has definitely improved from the original version is just due to the fact that the checkpoint system was far more nicer. I don't understand why they couldn't program it for GTA 3 or Vice City. But it's nice they did for the very best one, though personally my favorite is still GTA 5. But yeah, after playing the entire game, I can definitely can say that yeah, it is simply a masterpiece. I mean, yeah, there are problems like the AI can be absolutely atrocious from time to time, and the plane levels. Oh my god, I hated the plane levels. Like they were so frustrating. I would much rather play Demolition Man from Vice City 100 more times because wow. But other than that, still a great game. You know, even despite the fact that this is the definitive edition trilogy, I do think some improvements have been made like over the past 4 years that it's been out. I mean, it still has occasional glitches, but sometimes they can be funny. But the game was never broken for me, so yeah. But I could say I was able to get it past it fine. But yeah, and there's Samuel Jackson right there. Yeah. So it's the next day, and I finished up Ninja Gaiden Black, or Ninja Gaiden Sigma, but it's just a remastered version of Ninja Gaiden Black. I haven't gone back to this game in years, or at least a year and a half, but I wanted to get it off my list because, but yeah, great game. It's difficult, even on the lowest difficulty, but there were just before the final boss, there was like this platforming section that I feel like you kind of have to rush on because I died for absolutely no reason to a certain part, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. Glad I'm making progress on finishing games that I never got to finish. Which I've been meaning to do just due to the fact that Monster Hunter Wilds comes out tomorrow, and I definitely want to try picking that up. Yeah. Alright, well, it is the end of the monthly vlog. I uploaded more than I thought I would this month. But anyways, yeah, because it's a short month, I don't have to film as much because, well, I did film that one part that was like 4 minutes long, but whatever, we'll just see what March has to offer. But I generally appreciate your support, and I generally appreciate that you're willing to, check these videos out. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like the video and maybe subscribe for more. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to be starting the next vlog at my dad's house because I'm going to be over there because it's Oscar season, and I am just praying that Amelia Perez doesn't win. I mean, with how low its ratings has, it doesn't really matter because that's the one movie that the Oscars are focusing on the most. Even though literally nobody knew about it until, Oscar season came around. Everybody knew what Doom Part 2 and Wicked and even Anora and The Substance were, but nobody knew what Amelia Perez was. And when they did hear about it, they just got extremely pissed off. I was kind of pissed off as well. Like, that movie it does not deserve all those nominations. It really doesn't. So that's why I'm just hoping it doesn't win. But anyways, yeah. Stay tuned for the next monthly vlog, which will be next month, obviously. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.